Good evening, everybody. Hi, and welcome to Shalini Says Wine Shine Quarantine. I know I'm doing this live like this because we've never done this and we always do it with StreamYard. But today I had the good fortune of actually sitting next to Marketa, and I said, why not? Let's do it like this. And we're in this beautiful, gorgeous place at the Monte Carlo Bay. I'm sitting with Marketa Hakkinen, who's my guest this evening. You're going to be so excited to meet her because she's a fertility coach. She's a mother, she has a work life, and she's a great yoga instructor, in fact, and a nutritionist, and of course the wife of Mika Hakkinen, which is also absolutely awesome, and I'm sure you all want to hear that story. So she's here with me today, and like I said, that we all look at famous people and we admire them, we aspire to be them, but do we know their stories? Let's find out her story. Let me bring online today with you all Marketa. Hello.
Hello everyone. Hello, thank you to have me here today.
I'm so happy to have you. I can't believe that you're actually sitting live and chatting. This is so amazing to be able to do that. So happy to have you here. As you can see, we have some amazing guests joining us this evening.
Thank you everybody for joining us.
Yeah, so Marketa, I have given a brief description about you because there's only so much that I want to share. I want you to share with the audience how amazing you are and all the amazing work that you do. But before we do that, I think what's important for them to know is your story, how you came to Monaco, how did you marry Mika, how did all that happen? Let's hear it from you.
Okay, so which kind of story you want to hear first?
The scandalous one.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Okay, the first one. Okay, so how we actually meet with my lovely husband, Mika Hakkinen. Okay. It was when I was 28 years old. Mika was 38 years old, and I was living the time in Germany. And Mika was working in Germany actually for the charity ball and golf tournaments. And one day he ended up in Cologne. It was the city I lived the time, and I was also invited for the charity ball, and I met him there. And I remember I went into the ballroom of the charity ballroom, and he started staring me. And from the time, he never let me go.
Oh, how sweet is that?
Yeah,
that's a truly Monaco love story, as they say, right? But how did you get to Monaco? Like you're not from here, so.
It was quite difficult actually. I born in Czech Republic, in the countryside. I'm proper countryside girl. Yes, I worked in Germany. I was a professional dancer. I love ballet all my life, and I hope my kids, they will do the same. But yeah, it was difficult, I tell you. The start was quite difficult because also I have to say my husband used to be married with his ex-wife in the time he was divorcing, and he has the kids from the first marriage. So it was a really difficult time for us. But I think the love just keep us together, and we keep fighting and fighting for the best. And of course I end up in Monaco. We started living together, and that's it, where I'm here. 14 years later.
Love did overcome everything.
Yes.
And how does it feel being the wife of Mika Hakkinen? Because the whole world looks up at him. He's known as the Flying Finn, and this city is all about the Grand Prix, and it's about the racing, and it's about the stars in the world of racing, and you're married to one of them. How does it feel? Like, is it a high? What's the high of it?
Actually, I don't see him like that.
Ah, I love it.
For me, he is my lovely husband. He's my best friend. He's my guru, I would say, because he teach me a lot what is the life about. Actually, maybe thanks his career, because he needs to be really strong, and he knows people, he has experience with all around. So I feel I don't see him that way. Of course I know. When I met him, I hardly know who he is. I'm sorry, I was not following the motorsport, so it was for me Mika Hakkinen. I was not even know who it is. So, but now, of course, at the time I know who he is. But for me, he is my lovely husband, the father of my kids, and lovely person.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's so true because, people see celebrities and they look at them differently. But when you're married to one, okay, they're all normal people. Like, it's a regular family life at home, like we all live.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yes.
And it's very humbling, actually, for you to be so humble. It's very nice of you to talk like that because I think it's great. Tell me something. I know that you do yoga, and what I'm intrigued about is fertility coaching, because this is something which is so unique and so required, because I'm a coach myself and I understand that this is so required. How did you chance upon, or was it a conscious decision that you did? How did you come about to do fertility coaching?
Actually, it's coming from my own experience. When 10 years ago we start to creating our family, or we've been thinking to create our family, and it will happen like that. But unfortunately, they don't teach you in the schools that if you stop your baby pills, that suddenly you can have a problem. You don't need to be pregnant straight away, no? They teach you protect yourself. But somehow they don't let you know what happened if it doesn't work, So that's what happened to me actually. So we've been trying and trying. After 6 months, doctor tell me, you are just perfect, with all the tests are perfect, your husband is perfect, just keep trying. Okay, 1 year, nothing happening. Okay, we give you artificial hormones, but they didn't even ask about the lifestyle, they didn't ask about my micronutrients level, nothing. It was only like, it doesn't happen, we give you artificial hormones. Okay, you need to go to IVF. So we went to IVF, we failed. So I see myself like I'm a strong personality, I am a really loving person, and I say I cannot end up without the kids in my life. So I really need to do something. So I really started researching. I signed in on online university in USA, because fertility coaching in USA is very known. It's well done there, and everybody really admired those fertility coaches because they're helping. Here in Europe, unfortunately, nobody knows about them. So I sign in. I know everything now about the body. I know everything about the mind, and I say now I have to create a program for me and my husband. We following our program for months. I got pregnant with my lovely daughter Ella. So that's why I say this is something I need to change. I need to change, because when you following the doctor's advices, you are lost, because they don't give you the right answers. They are overwhelmed with own work, because they only treating the symptoms, but they don't look about the root of where the problem coming from. And could be only just little problem, but the balance of the body is not there.
Yeah.
And it could be just little thing. You are balanced, you conceive. But with the treatments what they give you, actually you go even deeper in the unbalance level. So this is all about what I decide to study even more. So I educate even more. And then when my friends saw it works for me, I got pregnant second time with the twins, everything was fine. So I started helping my friends and friends of the friends, and it was a bit also my research, because I tried different stuff like herb supplements, changing lifestyle, and yoga and meditation and whatever. And everyone was pregnant, everyone happy. And I started feeling this satisfied feeling, like yes, they are pregnant, so happy.
Yeah.
So, and what happened last year, because of the COVID pandemic, we end up everybody home, lockdown. So I have a chance to finish all my studies to the end, and today I can help
change
others.
lives and help others.
Yes,
and that's what
exactly.
you're out to do. I do want to tell you that I think Marketa, you may have to speak a little louder, because it's a bit because of the breeze that the location we're in.
Sorry.
So you may have to speak a bit louder. But I just want to tell you that we do have some people like that in India, and they tell you, okay, at this time you eat this, at this time you do this, and then it's going to happen, and all the parents are hopeful, so they're eating right, and they're doing all the things. So I'm sure you do a lot of that as well, which is it's excellent, because when, and we know as couples, when you want a baby, you want a baby, so if you do it right, why not? And there's somebody like you there transforming lives, so it's great to hear that. What I want to ask you also, which is a very intriguing question for a lot of people out there, because I do see a lot of Indian audience would be very intrigued, because this is known as the playground of the rich and famous, and all the rich people live here, and there's a certain lifestyle that all the children get used to living as well. And you have 3 beautiful children. I've seen some lovely pictures of them. So how do you handle the fact that they have so much exposure to the riches and the high life? How do you keep them grounded and like normal children? Tell us.
So that's how I say already my background. I am the countryside girl. So what I actually do, I take my kids all weekends, and every summer or holidays we going back to my country, Czech Republic, complete countryside. My uncle is owning the farm, cow farm and the horse farm, and my kids are working there, but just for fun. But they just learn all about what is the countryside, what is the real life, to keep the feet on the ground, and that is all about. But I'm also happy we can stay here in Monaco. I can grow my kids here because it's so safe, and you will never find place like that in Monaco, like Monaco.
Yeah. Nothing safer than Monaco, and I think it's the best thing for children. But they do grow up a little bit sheltered.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I think you will have to give them a little bit of
You have
exposure
to
later in
do
life
something.
to say, okay, there is a big world out there, and it's not
That's
just
the
this,
real world.
Yeah, that's the real world. This is the cocoon that we all tend to live in. And considering I come from such a big city, I'm spoiled now. I'm spoiled that I don't have to get into a car to go somewhere. I'm spoiled that I can just be safe anywhere that I'm walking at any hour. I think that's the Monaco lifestyle, which we love. So it's great that you can give it to your children. Marketa, what I'm going to do is, because the best way to actually get to know someone is this rapid fire, which is to just understand you and get to know you. So I definitely want to ask you a few questions.
Okay,
There's one more question that I wanted to ask you before we went on the rapid fire, which is that you're working round the clock, and I know you do yoga classes, and you do fertility coaching, and you've got things going on, and you also have this work and family life balance, which I think is something all the women want to hear. So tell them how you keep the balance.
It's all about time management. So when my kids goes morning in a school, I have my morning coffee where I do the time management for every day, and that's all secret about. So when the kids are in a school, I'm doing most of my schedule for the work, business, for my pleasure, and when the kids are home at 4 o'clock, that's it. I'm the real mom for them. That is all about time management.
Time management, absolutely. It's all about time management. So how about we would put Marketa on the hot seat and ask her a few rapid fire questions. Let's see what she has to say about them. I always ask my first 3 favorite questions first because it gives me a bit of a perspective into the personality. So I'm going to do that little bit, and let's hear it. And guys, are we loud enough? Can you hear us? Because if you're not, then Sachin, what do you think? Because I can see that you're watching. Snigdha, hi. Dinesh, what do you think? Can you guys hear us? Because I don't know if you're loud enough. We're trying to be in the outdoors and do this, but I think okay. Yeah. Aman, are you hearing us? Can you hear us clearly? Great. Hi, Mom. Okay, thanks so much. That's my mom watching. Thanks, Mom, for watching, and thanks for saying that you can hear us. Okay, so we're going to quickly move on to the rapid fire with Marketa. Let's do this. Marketa, this is the reason because now I'm doing a personality analysis of you, so I'm going to ask these questions. Tell me
Getting hot here.
I wish actually that it got hot. It's too cold. We're sitting in our furs and we're like dealing with it.
But you are not in Czech Republic right now. It is the minus temperature. You are able to sit outside like that.
Monaco is killing me. So just imagine Czech Republic.
Exactly.
No, I'm okay. I'm good. Okay. So tell us your favorite color and why.
Definitely pink. That's why my logo is also pink fuchsia, because for me it's the color of love, color of happiness, and color of things are happening.
Beautiful. Yes. I love the reasons. What about your favorite animal and why?
Doggy.
Ah.
They are so trustful, and they never leave you alone, and they always feel how you feel actually. So, and that's just, I admire all the dogs actually, really.
Oh, nice. And you have one?
I have 4.
Oh, you have 4. Oh my God, we forgot about that part of it. She's got 4 dogs. 4 okay, dogs. That's interesting. So 3 children, 4 dogs, and a lovely husband. You've got a complete. You need the countryside home.
That's what I say.
You definitely need the. Great. What about your favorite water body and why? Do you like the sea? Obviously, you live by the sea.
You know what? I'm just used to the sea so much now that I really love mountains. I prefer mountains than sea.
Really?
If you tell me, do you want to go to Maldives or to skiing? I just say, okay, I'll go ski.
Wow, that's because we've taken the sea for granted. Like,
yes.
There's so many times I wake up
exactly.
and I fought for a sea view apartment, but I wake up and I say, I haven't even looked at the sea today. So it's actually, we take it for granted so much. I'll tell you the reason I always ask these 3 questions is that the first one is your personality, the color. And the animal is your spouse or your partner's personality, and the water body that you choose and the reason that you choose is your sexuality. So you can actually tell a lot. As a coach, we do a little bit of personality test when we meet up with our clients to get an insight. Some people do zodiac signs, some people do, just to kind of, I of course also am a DISC certified coach, so I do some DISC tests to understand the personality because it just makes it easier for you to then talk to people. So so now you think about it when you go home and you see if it's true or not. Okay, tell me your favorite brand or brands.
You mean fashion brands?
Yeah.
I love Elizabeth Franchi because I'm not a person who likes shopping. Anytime I need something, I go inside Elizabeth Franchi's store or wherever there is Elizabeth Franchi's fashion. I just take something. I don't need to even try, and I know it will fit me perfectly.
Oh,
So
wow.
that's it.
Wow,
Yeah, I
wow,
love
that's
her style.
amazing. That's brand loyalty. I like that.
Yeah.
If life turned out differently and you were not a coach, what would you choose to be? You were obviously a dancer before this, anyways. Is
Yes,
there
I
a
was- it was-
third option that you would have
But
taken?
you know what? My dream was the prima ballerina. Of course, not happen because in my old times I've been in the countryside and the money issue. I come from quite a family, so that was not a happening time. I could be prima ballerina, but I feel like I'm a coffee lover. And if I would not be coach, I think I would be owner of some coffee brand because I
Wow.
love coffee.
Wow.
Without coffee, nothing happening.
That's amazing. That's an insight. But tell
Yeah.
me, do you still dance?
I dance.
Wow.
And my
Maybe
daughter,
we-
Lynn,
so-
one of the twins, she started ballet as well. She is very good. She's
Awesome.
talented and she loves it. So I just
That's
hope she
excellent.
stays.
So she'll be a
Yes.
great dancer. We also have our friend Nancy here sitting on the other side, who has made sure that Marketa and me did this interview live. So she's also sitting here. Nancy, we have to do coffee together, all of us. What do you
Yes.
think of that? Okay, great. 5 tips how you handle the glitz, glamour, and the lifestyle of Monaco. 5 tips to the people.
Okay, the first tip is always stay with your both feet on the ground. Don't get too blind from the shine and stay who you are and remember where you're coming from. And that's all about.
I love that. Awesome. That's good advice. Your favorite dinner guest, if it was not your husband, tell us your favorite celebrity guest to have dinner with.
Oh my God, I have a home problem if I would say no. I mean, okay, let me think. Celebrity? No, I cannot speak.
No, Mika
No.
Hakkinen
Yeah,
is
my lovely
is her
husband.
favorite
He's
celebrity
my
dinner
favorite
guest.
celebrity. Yes, he's my celebrity forever. I
Sounds
don't need
good.
other celebrities.
Okay, describe a perfect day in your life.
The perfect day is I wake up in the morning with the sunshine, have a beautiful cup of coffee, my kids around, my dogs around, and I'm happy.
Lovely. I'm coming for that cup of coffee because I have to spend time with those dogs and your beautiful children. So I'm coming for that cup of coffee since we didn't.
You are welcome.
Yeah,
anytime.
we couldn't do. So this show is called Wine Shank Quarantine, and we got no wine because 3 o'clock onwards it's curfew in
And no
Monaco.
coffee.
And no coffee and no wine. So we're just sitting here in the cold, in the winter, trying to entertain all of you. I hope you all are watching and enjoying this. Come on. Okay, define love for you.
Love is something that is so important for me. I think I would die if I didn't have love and if I would not feel love, It's really important thing that you are connected with someone you trust and you believe that everything what happened between those two, then that's it forever. And that makes you feel loved,
Wow.
And you have to appreciate and to be grateful what you have. And then it's coming. Then it's only love.
That's beautiful. So love does make a world go around, and here's a woman who believes in love and
Yes.
and a one-man woman. She's very happy and in love, as you can see. Amazing. Your favorite movie, your favorite song, and your favorite vacation destination. All 3.
Okay, my favorite movie is actually serial. Desperate Housewives. Do you know?
The show.
I love this serial. I used to watch so often, but actually, Good Enough. I love Pretty Woman. When I was young, actually, I have quite difficult times between I was 15, 20. I used to watch the Pretty Woman every evening before I sleep.
Nice.
It was so beautiful time. So I think that's the movie. Then the Desperate Housewives, I love so much. I think it's something real. It's something real.
They should do one for Monaco.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The Monaco Desperate House.
Is that maybe a new project for you?
It's a good
Yes,
project.
It would be fantastic.
Let's do it.
I would be the Eva Longoria, I know.
I like that. Let's choose our other 3 now.
Exactly.
Let's do that.
And favorite song, it's my favorite song and my husband's favorite song. It's from Roxette. All songs actually. We love the Roxette. Unfortunately, this lady Marie, she died last year for cancer, but all the lovely songs are just so beautiful. It's coming from heart. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those.
Nice. and your vacation destination, considering you're always on vacation.
Okay, that's the ski resort, of course. Mountains.
Yeah.
Mountains
So you're missing
forever.
that right
Yeah,
now,
I love
right? No
mountains.
skiing
And
for us,
snow.
no partying for
Yes.
us, no travel.
Oh, I'm missing a lot of
So
skiing.
we're going to do the skiing next year together.
hope, yeah.
Who's your role model, Marketa?
Mary Diamond.
For
I
both
love
of
her.
us. I think she's amazing, and she's here transforming lives and making such
She
a
helps
difference.
me and knows.
And knowing that she's here by our side, Marie, I hope you're listening. We're talking about you. Yes, we're
Marie, I
lucky.
love you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you.
We're lucky to have you, Marie, and looking forward to lunch together soon.
Yes.
Okay, if you could wake up tomorrow, guys, in case you're wondering who Marie Diamond is, for some of you that don't know, Marie Diamond is the lady from the book Secret, the feng shui person who changed the destiny of the book Secret, which is now gospel to all of us that believe in the law of attraction. So that is Marie Diamond. We have the good fortune of knowing her and having her live right here in Monaco. So that's who she's talking about. Okay, so if you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
Communication skills.
You're good. Don't
Yeah,
worry
I'm
about
really
it.
shy person. That's why for me it's today first time ever. I'm coming out of my comfort zone and just doing this interview because I never did it before. So it's first time.
But you're
ever.
super awesome, and I was telling her
No.
because I was trying to Google Marketa before we met up to find out things, and there's nothing. So now if you want to watch anything about
First time
Marketa,
ever.
you can get to find out on this interview on Women on Top TV, all the way from Monaco. We're sitting in this beautiful place in Monte Carlo Bay. I'm going to show it to you after the interview so that you know the ambiance that we are blessed to be in. So great. So communication skills it is. Awesome. Okay. Is there something that you've dreamt of doing? You already mentioned that. Actually, I'm going to skip this question because you said you'd like to be the prima ballerina. So what is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
I think to have the beautiful 3 children and my husband. That's all that I can wish. I think, yes. that's
Beautifully worded. It's
Yeah.
beautifully worded. You know, you're such a woman on top because you are so sorted and so clear-headed. Really respect you.
Thank
I think
you.
that's absolutely
Thank you for
amazing.
the compliment.
No, awesome. What do you value most in friendship?
all. Certainty. Without that, I think nothing works. Yeah.
Nice. What is your most treasured memory? That evening when he stared at you at the charity gala?
exactly.
See, I remember.
Yes, exactly. That's the memory I will never forget. His look, and that never end. It's the same look today.
And
Yes.
that's when you know that you found the one, right? It's the eye contact, the body language, and
Exactly.
you don't even have to speak. Words can't even say the things
Yeah.
that eyes can. And today when our faces are covered with the mask, we better get eye talking.
I talking exactly, and it works actually. Yeah.
It's iPhone and I talk. That's how it works. Okay, and this question I have to ask because I know what the answer is. What is your passion project?
My passion project is something what is my hobby actually, is the interior design, interior decorating, and feng shui. So actually, because I admire Mary Diamond and I would like to do some to get the project with her, I would like to add to my fertility program also the feng shui for the master bedrooms. It means like the proper placement of your bed, because in the bed you are spending most of your time. In the bed you're doing the love. In the bed you try to conceive the babies. And if the bed is on the wrong place, sometimes we have a really issues with the infertility, with the illnesses, and with the psychology problems. So always it's the important to know from the feng shui side of where you should place your proper stuff like bed, office desk, and in the kitchen also is very important for the lady because we're spending the most of the time. So I would love to, in my
Combine.
next project, combine together with my fertility. I think that would be mega powerful program.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. I think you should launch this really soon and put it out for people, not just in Monaco, but people globally.
Globally,
You know, because this
definitely.
is something that everybody needs. So anybody who needs to do this, here's your lady, Marketa. Marketa, you're doing feng shui, so I can ask this question. What is your vision board for 2021?
My vision board is just to make a proper, beautiful fertility program with the Feng Shui already course in it, and to launch it in 2021, and to be successful.
You
to
will.
be happy mom and beautiful wife, of course.
All that you already are. Amen to that. Amen to that. Kidding about that. Okay, so the last but not the least, your mantra and your message to the audience.
Never give up. It's my biggest mantra for all my life, because my childhood wasn't really easy. My life was quite difficult until I met my husband. But yeah, and even I met him then with with the infertility and that. So I never gave up, never. So this is my mantra for everyone, just to say the message. Even you feel you cannot anymore, just finish it. Because what happened if you stop it in the middle, and then it would happen after.
Yeah.
So you never know. Just continue and never give up.
Persistent. That's amazing. You know, it's funny, whenever you have this conversation and you ask somebody to give a message, it always ends up like this. She believed she could, so she did. So that's exactly what it is. Never give up. Keep going on. And I know the circumstances have been a bit complicated for all of us, but yet we've all come out trumps. We have these interviews to watch. We have interesting people to meet. We have inspiring women like Marketa that we get to meet, and we're really, really lucky to have you on the show today, Marketa. So grateful for that, and looking forward to that coffee for sure. But I always tell the women that just step up and take the lead, because nothing's going to stop us now. So look forward to seeing you guys on the next show, and thank you for watching. This is Shalini Says signing off for today. Marketa, you can say bye to the audience who's patiently watched us.
Thank you very much for listening my stories. Maybe helps, maybe not, but anyway, have a lovely day and lovely evening. Bye-bye.
See you guys. Let me show you the venue actually before you sign off. Maybe I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the venue so that you can see this beautiful place that we're sitting in. And yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's stunning. And here's Marketa. And my friend is hiding. So that's where we are, and keep watching. Shalini Says Wine Shine Quarantine. Hopefully there'll be some wine next time, but never mind. Otherwise, there's always coffee and there's always good company. So keep watching. Until next time, au revoir. Bye from Monaco.